mentioned something before about bands. You were playing the band in that. You know, there's a topic for you. Find out how many local bands we had in the area. 60s and 70s. There was loads, wasn't there? You remember them?
Well, Steve was in the band which had got a record deal, and he's been a songwriter
Yes,
in his life. You know.
What did you call the band you were in?
same as this, Bullfrog.
Bullfrog.
I was the roadie.
Bullfrog.
Bullfrog.
We started out at the Freemasons Hall, the Freemasons. It was the first gig we ever, because we used to go, before we started, we'd go there every Saturday night. It was like the Wild West, you know.
Aye.
The fights would break out and the chairs would be flying. And of course we'd stand around, every band we saw would say, we could do better than that. So we got a band together. It was a lad that worked in the armature winders.
Aye, Robin Hurd, 3 fingers for the police fretworth.
Aye. The drummer had no fingers on the right hand. And we rehearsed at Ludgate in the old band room.
Band room
the
at
brass
Ledgate,
band
where the
room.
community centre is.
So we'd go to the Freemasons and we'd watch the band and we'd say, crap, we can do better. It was always we were going to do better than that. And then the week before our first gig, and I'd never been on stage in my life, the band loaned us their instruments. We went up and did it. Jeez, I was shitting myself, but it was an amazing feeling. And that was it. We were hooked because there was so many places to play. So you'd be all day at the steelworks and then at night out gigging somewhere. Loads of places to play. And
So were you on the Silver Dollars then?
they would predate us, I think, a bit.
Yes, they were just on finishing off, the Silver Dollars.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, they used to were just finishing off.
What other bands were around at the same time?
So, Maiden-Law,
Ruin the Rockets was on, wasn't it? Ruin the Rockets, was that too before you? Would have been before you?
Were you heavy duty like, or were you?
no, like,
It was
middle
kind
of
of
the
pop
road.
rock. It wasn't heavy metal, even though it was the works.
Folk band, Steel Town Packet.
Right. Oh, it's a totally
Now
different world.
now.
I mean, there were just so many places to play, and plus, there was people had money in their pocket, you know. So people were prepared to pay for entertainment, and you could earn money by being an entertainer, because the works was there. It was providing full-time employment for so many people. So there'd be that buzz around, and I learned of the Freemasons much later. That there's a theatre up on the top where Charlie Chaplin and them used to come to the town. So the town was thriving, so there was bands coming into the town. And I think we were one of the few ones, because a lot they'd be from all over the northeast. And we were concert born and bred, so eventually when we used to come back to the Freemasons, they'd be queuing up around the street, weren't they?
The Freemasons, a Castleside club,
Yeah. Aye.
Ledgate club,
It was an exciting
Grove
time.
club, yes.
I don't know if it's because you're young, it's exciting anyway. But there was a terrific buzz, and I was quite happy to be at the steelworks during the day, and doing. You know, I wasn't sort of drawn to showbiz to that extent, because the one thing I found from going from school to the works, you went into adult work, you were treated like a man. I went from getting absolutely no qualifications at school, had an absolutely non-existent education, and I went to Derwentsside College on a day release, and I was student of the year the first year. Then I discovered rock and roll, and I wasn't student of the year anymore. I had something else on my mind. We used to go down to Whitley Bay a lot, and that's when we'd meet the other bands, because they always used to have 2 bands on at the Rex Hotel.
That's right, yeah.
2 stages, right? So the guy who ran that didn't care one jot for rock stardom or any of that stuff. If you arrived first, you went on that stage and you played first. So the band that arrived second would be top of the bill. So we'd see other vans driving around Whitley Bay trying to get to be last, you know.